Hey guys, it's Tarek with Cyclone FPV, and let me get this mouse out of my face there. I'm going to go over the updating part of the Immersion RC RapidFire Module. I know that we've had some issues, and I just posted something about the problem I was having with mine. Found the solution, at least I hope. It seemed to temporarily be fine. I'm going to put some testing in today, but what you're going to need to do is do your firmware updates. And so what I've decided to do is put a link on an article on our website, and I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to open a brand new one here. These are ones that we've got for sale right now, which you can find on our website at CycloneFPV.com. But for those of you that are needing to do some firmware updates so that you can get your goggles and module to work properly with your camera, whether there's a compatibility issue or whatever may be, I'm going to show you how to do that very quickly. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open this, and I did not get a razor blade on hand, so I'm just going to kind of cut this open. So when you open this box, let me get it open. You're going to find in there the module, a couple other things. I'm not going to go through the whole introduction of this module. This is basically for those people who have already received it and need to do the update because they're having a flickering issue or what have you, just like I'm having, or just like I experienced on mine. So when you open the box up, you're going to get your module. You have some other stuff, stickers and whatever, which I don't care about right now. The most important thing right now is that you're going to need to do the firmware update on this, okay? And the firmware update, I believe that we want to get to, the newest one is going to cover a lot of, it's going to give you the RapidFire Mode 2, and that RapidFire Mode 2 seems to be what fixed the problem I had where my screen was flickering back and forth between color and black and white. It was just ridiculous to watch when it was in DVR, when it was recording onto DVR. So here's your module. As normal, as you would expect, here is your USB port. Now I'm working on a Mac. But it's going to be the same for PC, so I'm just going to open a browser window here and move this over, and I'm going to switch this camera around now so you can see the screen. So here's a screen right here, and what I want you to do is go ahead and head on over to CycloneFPV website, which is right here, and under our posts and news and so forth, you're going to see a tutorials link right here, and you're going to see the RapidFire updates firmware article that I put on right here. So if you click that and you just scroll down, if you're running a Windows PC, then you're going to click here. If you're running the Mac OS, then you're going to click here. This is going to give you your download. So if I click it, you'll see it'll automatically send you to the download. And at the bottom here, you're going to see mine downloading from Chrome right now. Now, I've already installed this, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it up and show you exactly what you want to do. So in my applications, once I've extracted it, you're going to see this RapidFire updater, and it's going to open up here, and I'll bring it over to our screen. Okay, so on this updater, what you're going to want to do now is let me switch this camera back around. So when you plug in your USB port, right, and you know, like if you have a FlySky transmitter or whatever it is, you know, you have to do your little DFU mode to get into it, to program it. So the same thing is going to happen here. So basically, you've got your joystick right here, right? So press it down and make sure that you've got it pressed. And while you're pressing it, go ahead and plug in your USB. And this is basically going to put it in DFU mode to where it can do your updates. Now, what you'll see on the other side when I switch this around is, you're going to see now that once I've plugged it in, I'm going to actually unplug it so you can see it happen full. So it's unplugged. You'll see that the light is red here. Now I've got my drivers already loaded. If you don't have your drivers, you need to get them. But if you've been using your firmware, your flight controller updates and Betaflight and so forth, you should have it. So here's what I'm going to do. When I if I don't hold the joystick down, and you'll see this right here, I didn't hold it down and I plug it in, what you're going to hear is the beep that it's turning on, and it's going to tell you that you don't see any green light happen, right? There's nothing that says it's connected. So now I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to press the joystick down like I showed you, and I'm going to plug this cable back in. And now what you're going to see is the green light come up, and there it is right there, and it tells you it's connected. And it tells you that we're ready to do updates. So what you're going to do is come on over here and find your newest update. In this case, it's 1.2.2. And you're going to want to make sure you do that, okay? So select 1.2.2. Now, one thing I do want to show you again before we continue to this point is I'm just going to power this up for you because I want you to see something. Now, assuming it's plugged into the goggles, but it's not, right? I'm going to press the joystick down, and I'm going to scroll over to my RF mode. And what you want to do is, what we're looking to do is do our update here. Now, this one may contain the update. If yours doesn't, though, what you want to see is this RapidFire 2 mode, which is what seemed to fix the issue that I had. So again, if I can, my cable's a little short there here, let me do that. All right, so if I click it, and I can't read anything on this screen, but I think if I go this where am I at? Okay, rapid fire mode, right? So you have rapid fire 1, which you can't read this at all, rapid fire 2, and then legacy, all right? So what we want to do is correct the problem for people that do not have the rapid fire 2 mode, which is something that you're definitely going to need, as well as update any issues as far as compatibility that they were having. So getting back to this, we're going to go ahead and hold the joystick down, plug in the USB, get ourselves in DFU mode, and then you're going to drop down to get your newest update. I do not recommend opening the beta versions, and then just click flash firmware. And it's going to get the ID, do the download, and it's going to start flashing. It's very quick. It doesn't take very long. You'll see the progression bar right here. And once this is done, you will be able to go ahead and have all the updates that are done. And Immersion RC has been really good, at least about posting that their updates, what they're covering. So we'll wait for this flashing to get done here. It should be done shortly. And then we'll be okay. So what you want to do, and while that's flashing, I'm just going to finish. So once you do this, if you do experience the video issues, and I did have a video on that under this article that I put on the webpage as well, but I'm going to try to find something here that will show you as well. So if I can find the video that I did yesterday, here, it should be, there it is. Okay, so this is the video we're talking about. Let me move the updater out. And my goodness, where is it? Here. Okay, so when you click play, and I'm just going to fast forward, lower this down, you're going to see this thing flickering black and white. Now the video is grainy because I've compressed it really small so I can send it across the internet real quick. But you see how it's flickering black and white and black and white. That's the problem that I had. Switching to Rapid Fire 2 took care of that. So if you look at our screen now on our update, firmware update's good, you're good to go. So now you can just simply go ahead and unplug the RapidFire module, and you're good to go. And now you're going to have your updates done. I hope that helps. Get the links from the website, and you can download them very quickly. It's very simple to use. The same thing works for the Windows PC, guys. Very quick video. Hope it helps you guys. If you need anything, give me a call or send me an email, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.